All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Saturday Morning Dooger. Playing some Fury music. It's good shit. Costume? No. I am wearing makeup, though. For what that's worth. But no. You forget, I watch a toddler until literally right up to the point that this show starts. So, yeah, I'm wearing a face costume. That's what it is. Oh my god. And I put on the trousers that are 100% ripping. Oops. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to write a tweet. Saturday Morning Dooger with Monster Camp codes. Woo! Woo! Monster Camp! Wow! Wow, so cool! Wow! Is Halloween a thing in the UK? It is a thing. It is not nearly as big of a thing as it is here, I will say. Oh, my lip looks very weird. It looks like, I can't tell. The preview window is so small. No, there's no beanie. My lip looks, oh, it just looks like it already is going away, is what happened. Hold on. Hold on. Super well versed in like dark makeup, but I like it a lot. Specifically dark lipstick I really like. I just don't wear it often enough, and it looks very like off on camera. Hold on, wait, I know I just grabbed this, but wait a second. It's a mirror. It's a mirror. Give me a sec. What's weird about it? Oh, I can tell. I figured it out. So we're going to see if I ruin it or not now. Okay. So this side is fine. This side... It looks so weird on camera to me. It might be because I've been, I thought you were putting on a mustache. Oh my God, that's what I should have done. So, I'll probably like let that sit for a second and then put chapstick over it, and it might help. I thought you were putting mascara on your lips. So many options for things I could have been doing with this lipstick. Incredible. Maybe it's the beanie that's missing. It's so like, basically it looks uneven to me. It doesn't look the same on both sides. And I can't tell if it's because my head is always slightly tilted, but I don't think that's what it is. Yeah, you see it, right? Okay, hold on. Wait. It's not just me. I know this. Yeah, when I look at it, oh my God. This is gonna drive me crazy. Come on. That's a little better. Lipstick is very finicky, which is why I don't mess with it very often. But dark lipsticks are so cool. That's better, I think. Right? Great. Fuck it. We did it. Whatever. It's done. It's done. I'm not messing with it anymore. Is this the new apartment? No, this is the same place I've been in for almost a year. Something like that. A year-ish. Are you becoming a beauty streamer? No. I will never have the sort of skills necessary to tell anybody anything about how they should do anything with their face or hair. What was wrong with the lipstick? One side was uneven. And also, I think because, so what I was trying to say was that I've been stressed, like biting my lips. I bite my lips a lot when I'm stressed out. And we're moving, right? Like over the next couple of weeks. So for me, it was like, oh God. Just biting my lips all the time, which means it's like an uneven surface for the lipstick to go on. And so there were some places that were dark and some places that were not as dark. And I could tell it had to do with where I bite my lips a lot. Does that make sense? I put lipstick on to make me stop biting my lips. Maybe that's the big play. Maybe that's what I should be doing. Your look requires a big witch hat. I don't own one. I wish. Clarky has one. She's going to wear it today. After the stream today, we are swinging by my mother-in-law's house to say hi and basically do like trick or treat to one house. So Clarky's going to put on her little witch outfit and we're going to go there and we're going to be like, hi, Nanny. Bye, Nanny. It should be cute. I always lick and rub my lips in winter. Oh, that's no fun. The black lipstick spooked you. Goodness gracious. I'm glad you're not in the local lockdown. We're not. The area that I was in, we weren't. I mean, I don't think any of England is doing great, but our area was bad like a month ago and is now not as bad. Didn't you say you were moving today? Today? No. We are slowly over time taking stuff over to the house. And then we're still trying to, with the moving company, we're still trying to schedule a day to take all of the big stuff to the new place. Okay, hold on. Let me bring up, I'm trying to remember what specific codes I have for Monster Camp. But yeah, I returned as the voice of the Slayer, aka Aravi, and I'm in Monster Prom 2 Monster Camp, which just came out and has been doing super well so far. And they sent me some codes, and they were like, if you want to do a giveaway, feel free. And I was like, perfect, That's perfect for Halloween SMD. Oh, I'm realizing it's different. It's not what I said it is. Oh no, I feel bad. They are codes for Monster Prom XXL for PS4 and Xbox One. So they're Monster Prom adjacent, but they are not Monster Prom 2. Rip. But hey, if you've never played Monster Prom and you want to, then there you go. Monster Prom is super fun. And if you like it, then Monster Camp just came out. And if you interact with the Slayer and you're like, oh my god, this character is so cool. Yes. Okay. So I have two Switch keys, 2 PS4 keys, and 2 Xbox One keys for that. Bold of you to drink anything with lipstick on. This lipstick is amazing. It doesn't get on anything. If you just leave it alone for like a minute, and it will not do anything. It's incredible. It's incredible. Look. That's where my lip has been. I even dragged on purpose. What's it called? I always forget. The color is called Damn Hot. And it is Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color. In the color Damn Hot. Okay, let me adjust all my stuff. Monster Prom giveaway. And go to our giveaway thingy. Beep. We are given some codes to give away for Monster Prom. In caps. I'll still promote the new game, but cool. Well, let's open our first raffle. What's a good word? What's a good word to begin with? How do we start this? Okay, this will be for a Switch code. This is a Switch code for Monster Prom. OG Monster Prom. Type in spoopy. All one word. Wait, it says it's closed already? Open. What the fuck? It immediately closed it. Okay, there we go. Spoopy. All one word. All lowercase. You only have to put it in once. Wonderful. Excellent, wonderful, wonderful. If you have been wanting to watch me play some spooky games, I've actually played a couple over the last week. Wednesday night, I was not on anything. With the Godforged group, we played In Silence. And then last night, I finally played Phasmophobia. So if you want to check out my VODs, if you're interested in watching me play some spooky stuff, that happened. And okay. So we have it's Ruth that me and Stitches. Dude, out of control. So we have had wait, let me double check that I never got okay. So we have had 3 requests for random subscriptions in the chat with channel points. For some reason, I keep missing them or forgetting to do them. And so I've been given the go-ahead to do them during my next stream, which is now. So we're going to gift one of them right now. Just right at the beginning. OnoCat redeemed this 2 days ago. OnoCat, thank you for your patience. So in OnoCat's name, we are gifting a sub to the first non-sub that I see in chat. I am now refreshing. RainMX. Welcome to the Cat Gang. RAYNEMX. RainMX. I don't know if that's how you want it pronounced, but welcome to the Cat Gang. Congratulations. That's from OnoCat. So there we go. It's happening in real time. Wild. Thank you, OnoCat, for your patience with that. Zanri, thank you for gifting subs. Thank you, thank you. If you were gifted a sub by Zanri just now, be sure to take the time to say thank you. The hype is on. Boop! The hype has begun. Wonderful. Rigged? What do you mean? I don't even know how I would rig that. Only 6K more points until I can gift a sub to someone. I love how many of you guys just hold on to your points so that you can gift a sub. To be fair, I haven't given enough things for people to use their points on, I don't think. I also consistently just leave the post show off and dabs off. When will redeeming dabs be available again? I don't know. You're just gonna have to wait and see. It'll be a surprise. To be fair, I've been giving free dabs like every stream lately. But the ultimate dab, I know. I would open it up right now, but I'm currently wearing trousers that have a huge hole in the crotch, and I'd rather just not like play with fire, you know? What color is your lipstick? It's called Damn Hot. We were just looking at it. Damn hot. Dab market too saturated. But how are you guys? Happy Halloween. Depending on where you live, maybe there's nothing to do. Or depending on where you live, maybe you don't even really celebrate Halloween in your country. I don't know. But it's Halloween here, and there's nothing to do. So doubling down on both of those. Have you started to remake your mug collection? I haven't bought another mug in a while. Last mug that I got, I think... The last mug that I bought was the Susie mug. The one with the little like vampire face on it. Matthew B, thank you very much for gifting subs. Welcome to the Cat Gang, guys. Be sure to take the time to say thank you to Matthew B 1992. De-stressing from a stressful day. I'm glad that this is a place where you feel like you can de-stress. But I'm sorry that you are feeling stressed, if that makes sense. I love your stream alerts. Thank you. They're all done by our lovely friend Danny. Oh, also, I made a new command. Let's see if it's working. It didn't work. Why not? Oh. That's why. Okay, so if you do D&D spoil, exclamation mark DND spoil, it yells at you for spoiling a D&D show. Because people come in here all the time and are like, holy shit, that thing that happened on that one show, that was wild, wasn't it? And I felt like we needed a command. So you guys can yell at people with exclamation mark DND spoil when they show up. Also, to any of you who don't know this, I'm in a bunch of D&D stuff, and it's all super fun, and they're all streamed currently. But please, 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 if you are watching any of them, don't spoil anything that happens in the shows, because some people, a lot of people aren't able to keep up with them like immediately day to day, and are excited to watch the episodes. So we want them to be able to watch them and not be spoiled on stuff. Dodger is a huge heckin' nerd. That's true. But, like, is it bad, though? There's too much for me to catch up on, and I'm stressed. Don't be stressed about D&D. It's supposed to be fun times. Oh, I'm making my way through Strange Roads now. I just watched episode 13. I'm almost done. See? Do it for them. Do it for them. Have I played with Arcadum? Why, yes, I have. Why, yes, I have. I'm a character on Strange Roads, if you watched that one. Goth Dooger Day? I don't think that putting on dark lipstick makes you goth. Maybe that's just me. And I have nothing against the goth community. I just don't believe that I count as part of it. Yeah, it just makes my lips damn hot. Because that's the name of the color. Damn. Arcadoodle said he's going to make lore videos. Oh, that'll be nice. That'll be nice for people. That's a nice little thing. Are there Clarky Halloween plans today? Yeah, I was just saying that once my stream is done, basically Sam's mom normally goes super all out for Halloween. She goes really, and Halloween is not huge here. She goes really, really hard and like tries to spook kids in the middle of the night and stuff. It's amazing. Obviously she can't do that this year. So she said if the kids want to get into their costumes and come to her front door, she would have little treats for them, and they can, see Nanny dressed up as a witch, and then the kids have a reason to dress up and stuff. So we're gonna do that and just swing by Nanny's house and get a treat at the door and then leave is the plan. So it should be cute. She's cool. My mother-in-law, she's very cool. I agree. I hope to You know, if I could have like a combined vibe of my mom and my mother-in-law, I think that's a good goal to have. I am very, very lucky to have two like incredible mother figures in my life. So yeah, if I could combine their vibes, that would be like good for me. Is your mother-in-law goth? No, she is not. Did you ever get an update on D&D with your in-laws? Oh, I still haven't done it. I'm putting it together though. I'm asking them like what kind of character, because I'm gonna do like pre-made characters, but I'm asking them like what kind of character they want to play basically. So my mother-in-law wants to be Yennefer essentially, so that's easy. That is rain, yeah. It's pouring buckets, my favorite. Dude, I know that eventually I'm going to be like, ugh, God, could we just please get some sun? But I am still loving it. I am loving this shit. This is my jam. I adore the rain. Who doesn't want to be Yennefer? I'm excited to hear how Sam's sister wins D&D. Yeah. I can't remember if I told you guys, but I went into fam chat and I was like, "Hey, by the way, I'm going to be like running a little like tabletop game for Mom and Nancy and them. If anybody else wants to get involved, let me know." And one of my sister-in-laws, JD was like, "Oh my gosh, I just read that to Charlie. Charlie would love to play. Charlie's our 9-year-old nephew." And I was like, amazing. I totally wanted to see if Charlie could play, but I don't have his number, so that's great. I'm so glad he was there. And so we were all just talking, and out of nowhere, my brother-in-law was like, "What the fuck are you guys talking about?" What is this? What the fuck is this conversation? I was like, "We're talking about D&D." And he was like, "I don't know what that is." I'm like, "That's okay. You don't need to know what it is. It's just like a fun, like fantasy, like pen and paper game, but we can play it over like a video call." And he was just like, "What the fuck?" Like the vibe of it was, why is everybody acting like this nerdy ass shit that's going on in this fam chat is perfectly normal? It was very funny. Oh, I did that with my in-laws, and now my brother-in-law plays in one of my groups on a regular basis and bought all the 5e books. That's so awesome. Oh, that's so fun. I think Nancy is going to really like it. I think Nancy's going to be really into it, personally. The only info I have about your in-laws comes from Krendor's Sam Strippin song. That's pretty accurate. Yeah, they're all super into football. Soccer. They're all super into football. They're very, like, sporty, athletic sort of people. They're all extremely tall and gorgeous. There's I don't remember what it's called, but Nancy has been going in for, like, physical therapy and stuff. And her physical therapist was like, I want you to do something for me, and had her do this thing where you put, some of you are going to be like, I know what this is, where you try to touch your thumb and pinky to each other. So like, I can't do it, right? I can't quite do it. That's like the norm, is to not be able to do it. If your thumb and pinky overlap, you might genetically have a thing that makes it so that your limbs, fingers, toes, all of that stuff is much longer than normal. And so everybody in the family started doing this, like all of these different tests. One of them was like, is the wingspan from the tip of this finger to the tip of this finger, is that longer than your body? Which it was for Nancy. Nancy can overlap like crazy, like this much over her wrist. Sam can touch the floor and the top of the door frame at the same time. I was like, what the fuck? So now everybody in the family is like, oh my God, is this why we're all so huge? Like, is this why we're all so tall? Like, what the fuck? Because it's genetic and it doesn't skip generations. So like you have to have got it from somebody. So they were like all like testing it out, like who of us has this thing. It was very interesting. Right? I can't even imagine. Yeah, they're all beautiful giant people with like gorgeous long arms and shit. And they're super into sports. So anyway, I'm trying to get them all into D&D. I'm trying to get them all into D&D. Sam obviously is already there, so tiny nerd tries to convince giant jocks to play D&D. That's my current story arc, yeah. Can Clark do the wrist thing? I don't know. Okay. Let's pull this first raffle. Hold on. Because I won't be able to give these out as we're going, because okay, this is the switch code for Monster Prom. If you type spoopy all lowercase in chat, you will enter that giveaway. I'll give you one more minute and then I will pull it. Thank you. The beginning of the stream was me showing up and being like, something's wrong with the lipstick, and then futzing with it for, I don't know, 2 to 5 minutes. So you missed the part of the stream where I showed up and just like couldn't be happy with it. Like, if you have a Nintendo Switch, it's a code to put into a Nintendo Switch to play Monster Prom. Okay. We are pulling it. The raffle is closed. Winner of the raffle is Tediously Normal. Tediously Normal, congratulations. You have won a Monster Prom code. I will be messaging you after the stream. I will message you on Twitch, so just make sure that you allow for whispers, and if anybody messages you other than me, Dexbonus, it's the wrong person. Don't click any weird links that people send you. Okay. New raffle. We'll just go along with the theme. Boop. All right, another raffle is open for another switch code. Type pumpkin. All one word, all lowercase. I don't know how or why you would write pumpkin as 2 words, but just to make it clear, just type pumpkin. You only need to put it in once. Putting it in more than once will not do anything for you. Nope, you don't need an exclamation point, just the word pumpkin. Alex! How are you, buddy? You vanished so quickly, but I'm almost positive I saw the number one Alex in here. I'm doing good, yeah. Your jerky looked very delicious. It flashed me back because my family back in Oregon is super into making jerky. And I was like, oh my God, I haven't had like homemade jerky in probably like 10 years. Pump up the can, pump it up. Trader Joe's jerky isn't bad. I've never had it. I don't ever have jerky from like the store because I'm worried that I've been ruined now. But my weird link was sent by a Nigerian prince who's in a lot of trouble and needs our help. I legitimately got one of those emails yesterday or the day before. And I was like, whoa, I haven't had one of these in forever. That was like, hello, I am a representative for royalty who is stuck in X country and needs your help. Yeah, they still happen. Incredible. Did you send the money? I did not. I did not. We have to save him. No, the wild one that happened recently-ish was a friend of mine got an email that was from their friend's mother. So like one of our really good friends. It was an email from his mother that was like, I'm in a really rough spot. I just really need like a little bit of help, and I know that this is like probably uncomfortable, but if you could please, like, I just need a little bit of money, and like anything that you can give would help me out a lot. And she was like, what? That's so crazy. And then like texted our friend, and he was like, what? I literally talked to her this morning and she's fine. And I was like, oh my God. So now like some of them at least are starting to look into, like, if they're gonna contact a person, they choose one of that person's friends, I guess, on Facebook or something. They like do research and then contact you as a person that you know, which is wild. Yeah. Right? I know. It is scary. James Veitch's stuff is, it makes, honestly, it's just so satisfying. The stuff that's like, I'm going to annoy this person into leaving me alone. Sam has started watching some of the videos. I think I was talking about this not that long ago. Sam has watched a few videos of people that legitimately try to like ruin the other person's life. Like if somebody calls you up and is like, you need to, you know, send me X amount of money, like right now, the police are on their way, like there's a warrant out for your, like all of that kind of crazy shit. And they figure out how to turn it around on that person. Sam gets a lot of like I don't know if Schadenfreude is the right word, but Right? I would not do that. I would hope that in that situation that I like know enough about those scammy situations that I would be like, this is very suspicious. I'm just going to hang up. But I would not like, I would not poke that bear. I don't have the skills or the knowledge required to understand how to deal with that. That's the same for me. I don't answer the phone unless I know the number. I just let people leave messages. Walpurgis Nacht. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you very much for subscribing. Sorry I missed that. If it's something important, they leave a message anyway. Yeah, the hard part is if you're like really stressed out or like kind of depressed and they leave a message and you're like, I don't want to listen to it. And you just leave it there and maybe it was really important, but you just don't listen to it. That's the worst. That's the worst. That's when I'm like, it's a voice message. It can't hurt me. Like, it already exists. I feel very called out right now. It's awful. Phones were a mistake. What are the stories of the holes in your shirt? Target thought it would be fun to sell a shirt that has holes in it, and then I bought it. Because most of the time, I wind up with holes in my shirt by accident, and I was like, this is really just skipping the middleman. The middleman is me. I'll never forget when so when I was in high school, I went to school in like a super farming area in Oregon. And one of our classes was basically like a horticulture class, and we would drive out to another location to do the class. Like a nursery, like a plant nursery, not a baby nursery. And when I was getting on the bus to go back to the school, I tripped and skid my knee across the bus and had like a huge hole in the knee of my pants. And I was like, ah, man. And I want to say not even an hour later, somebody was like, cool hole. I was like, thank you. I made it myself. The intersection of fashion holes and I just fell and skid my knee holes. Thank you. I worked very hard on it. Yeah, exactly. Organic design. Yeah, it's like when you put stuff in a washing machine with rocks. Don't do that at home. Don't do that at home. Why, Dodger? There are lots of weird ways that you can achieve a weathering effect on clothing and fabric. One of them is to have a really old washing machine and put rocks in it with clothing. You do not want to do this at home with your nice washing machine that you actually give a fuck about. You could do that with an old washing machine, but it will probably over time really ruin it. An easier thing that you can do is take really like coarse sandpaper and just sandpaper the shit out of the areas that you want to be a little easier to bust. Or just wear them for years. There's also that. You could also just wear them for years. But you know, if you're trying to make an outfit that looks like somebody's worn it for years for, I don't know, say a stage play, there are things you can do. Don't spoil D&D stuff. But thank you. But don't spoil D&D stuff. Not everybody has seen. You guys are fucking spamming it. I'm so sorry to that person who's now getting spammed with that message. Sorry, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. A lot of people have come in and said a message similar to yours, so we've made a command for it. But don't worry, you are not the only one who's come in, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Ooh, you know, sometimes when you breathe in and you can totally feel where something's wrong. Is that a weird way to put that? I just took like a really deep breath and part of my back was like, no, I don't like that. Yeah. Do a little bit of cracking, a little bit of stretching. I feel that in my kokoro. Me after an abs workout. To have abs. I guess technically we all have abs, but you know what I mean. I don't know that I would want abs. I kind of like this being a little squishy. I just want some arm definition. I want to be able to live my life normal, and then if I was like, huh! People would be like, wow. Like that's what I want. You know? Yeah. I want to be a battle grandma. I'm not at the tier where I think I can be a battle mom, but if I like slowly work on it over time, I could maybe be a battle grandma. I just want to be squishy and have a buff girlfriend. Is that too much to ask for? I don't think so. Live your dreams. Maybe that should be my next D&D character. Is a battle grandma. No, I already decided on a Dami Mommy. I have to choose one. Battle grandma is too easy. That's like slipping right back into my safe zone. I can squat my boyfriend. Why can't I squat my husband? Because he's like 3 of you. But like, wouldn't that be impressive though? But like, if Sam came in here and I was like, Sam, come over here, and I was able to just like squat with him in my arms, wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't you guys be like, holy shit? Well, we were saying quite a few weeks ago, I think we were talking about this. I was talking about how like typically people in general tend to slip into like specific safe zones when it comes to RP and acting, and that it's always good if you don't have to, but if you're interested in like expanding your abilities, I suppose. Sometimes it's good to be like, this is a thing that I feel really uncomfortable with. Not in a way where like a good discomfort, right? Where I feel like I would be exercising like a different acting sphere for myself. And I was saying I don't typically play like hyper femme characters. And to play like a really confident femme character would be really fun because I don't ever do that. Was that when we were talking about the ara ara? Oh, was it? Ara ara. Lifting would be your jam. When we were back in LA and Sam and I were exercising all the time before I got pregante, I was doing okay with deadlifts. I was doing all right with it. I was very proud of myself. And then, you know. Yeah, when I was pregante. Gregnant. Oh. Oh, amazing. Leo said I was overweight for the longest time. When I started to lose weight and gained muscle, my family didn't really notice besides my parents. At Christmas, I was wearing a really baggy sweater and talking about how I had been going to the gym. My uncle made a joke at my expense about not being able to see it, and then I deadlifted my dad. I love it. That's amazing. I love that. Oh, while I'm thinking of it, I don't know why this reminded me of my brother. But my brother's new album is out. If you look for Jared Lawson, Be the Change, it's his new album. I'm very proud of him. The music's great. If you like funk soul music, that's sort of his realm. He's on Spotify, so you can check it out and listen to it if you want. Link it. Okay, hold on. Let me find him. Oh, that's the song. I don't want the song. I mean, I do want the song, but where's your new album, my dude? Here it is. Here it be. Copy album link. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, that's my brother. He's super talented and lovely and has been working his butt off in music for years and years and years. His first album did really well, specifically in Europe and Asia for some reason, not as much in America. But yeah, really excited for him to put out some new stuff. It's just Jared Lawson. He's just himself. America doesn't have enough soul. Depends on the group. Jazzy Funky is my favorite. Yo, check out my bro. You might like it. Still waiting on that Hades collab. I know. It's me. It's all me. I'm the bottleneck. I'm aware. Yeah, I think his music should be available everywhere, I think. Does he get paid for Spotify streams? I think so because of ads. I think he gets ad revenue from it. But he has like a Bandcamp and stuff. So if you listen to the music and you really like it and you'd like to support him, there are places like Bandcamp that you can just buy it. It's based on plays. Oh, it is. Great. I have no idea. Yeah, he's got a good vibe. He's got a very good vibe. His voice is incredible. He knows how to play, like, I don't know, like 100 instruments or something. It's funny because, like, when Jared and I are together, people are always like, "Oh my God, you guys look so similar. Like, it's so obvious that you're siblings." We don't see it at all. But I remember so vividly, I brought one of my friends to his show when when I was still living in Oregon. I brought one of my friends to one of his shows, and she met him and was like, "Oh my gosh, your brother is so like he's kind of like little like you are, and you guys look so similar. That's so fun." And then he got up there and started singing, and she was like, "Oh, who's singing right now?" I was like, "It's my brother." She's like, "What?" Because he's just got like this powerhouse voice. What's your age difference? 11 years. So he's in his 40s. Yeah, my brother and I are, well, okay, look, I asked my brother if he would do Lament of Orpheus with me, and he did all of the music. So there, like, he's done his part of the collab. The singing is my part, and I'm really self-conscious about my singing, so it's been really difficult for me to record it. But yes, we're trying to do a collab. This is the person who sings on stream. It's different though, isn't it? When you're trying to like record something and you want to make sure that you don't make mistakes. And also a song like Song of Orpheus, Lament of Orpheus, has specific moments that like jump, and it's really important to hit those properly. So yeah. Kelly Siren would love to sing with you. Kelly and I have talked about doing stuff together a few times now. Yeah. Thank you. Aw. I'm so glad you guys like the Persona one so much. Have you ever tried death metal growling? I have not. I don't know how to safely do that because there is a safe way to do the death metal growl, and I do not know how to do it. Thanks, guys. Thanks. What is the unsafe way? The way that makes it feel like you've had a cold for a week and that your throat doesn't work anymore. That's true. That's so true. The last time that I was pretending that I was singing a metal song, the way that I was holding my tongue, I actually sprained my tongue and it hurt for like way too long afterwards. Mm-hmm. The tongue is a muscle, guys. And if you do something really squirrely with it, you can hurt it. I've never heard of anyone but Dodgers spraining their tongue. I doubt that most people talk about it. It's just that I overshare. Also, I did it on stream, so there was no way to pretend that my tongue didn't hurt like crazy. All right, guys. Tone it down. Tone it down on the sexual jokes. We get it. You're all very talented. I was watching a video. I was watching a video of somebody who was like, I keep seeing all of these like hot dudes on TikTok tying knots and things with their tongues, and I figured that I would try it. It's fucking like one of the funniest things I've ever seen. This chick like just puts like a cord in her mouth and is like it's so fucking funny. It's amazing. It reminded me of the cherry stem thing. People used to try to do that with cherry stems all the time. Is that still a thing? Do the youths of today do that? Absolutely. Yes. Great. Yeah, I'm in my 30s now. I can make youths jokes. Go on the Tic Tacs to find what the youngins are doing. Me too. Da youths. Thank you, Marielle. I can't just call you Amma anymore. I feel like I have to say both of y'all's full names. It's okay. It's okay. The more Ammas, the better. Please don't fire Amarian. They're lovely. I'm close to 30. It's kind of scary. It's not scary. It's not scary. It's just a number. Join the 30s club. Life is great out here. I'm turning 40 in 2 weeks. Yo! 40s club. I'm not in the 40s club, but my brother is, and he just put out an album, and he's doing great. You're all crushing it. Don't worry about it. They're numbers. I'm 21. I'm barely in the 20s club. 20s club. Yo, 20s club. I'm not in that one, but both of my nieces are, and they're crushing it. 20s club. I will say, though, I don't think it was until my 30s that I would occasionally do what I was just doing and do a deep breath and think, oh, something's wrong with my back. Yep, I feel it. Yeah, there it is. I'll have to figure out what that is later. Oh, 50s club. Who do I know in the 50s? My sister is still in her 40s, but she's late 40s. Is there anybody in my family who's in their 50s? I'm trying to think. Both of my parents are in their 70s. I'm pretty sure my brother-in-law just turned 60. Shit. I'm not sure. Lots more stuff hurts. I guess that's life, isn't it? Your cousins? I think all my cousins are in their 40s. I think. Obviously not Thierry, but my little stacked Italian cousins, I'm pretty sure. Or Sicilian, pardon me. Both? They're both. For a second, I thought your brother was your younger brother and that you were just old as fuck, and I didn't know. That would be amazing. That would be awesome, honestly. But I am so excited to get wrinkles and shit. I noticed the other day, though, I have makeup on, so you can't see them as well. But yesterday, I was looking in the mirror, and I smiled because Sam said something funny, and I realized, look at these. Do you see them? They're starting to pop. I'm starting to get some smile lines, and I'm very excited about it. I was like, oh, I'm getting my smile lines. I'm excited. Dodger's the only person to get excited about wrinkles. Yo, it's signs that I've lived a life, right? Wrinkles are like encapsulated parts of your skin that are like, I've been alive for a while. I've done stuff. I made it through all that shit that came before. And I'll just get more and more of them. And one day, maybe I'll have those like crazy nonna hands where they just look like they've been through some shit. I hope so. I want somebody to hold my hand and be like, oh, your hand is so wrinkly. Because that's what I love to do. That might sound terrible. But like when I would hold my, my Nana's hand, I would always like do this because I just loved the feel of her hands. Like they were just very strong hands. And I want that. So yeah. I want to have some little crow's feet, and I want to have some smile lines. Is there evidence that I had a lot of things to smile about? And yeah, my body will hurt a lot, and I'll look back on this right now and be like, I was a fool. But in terms of like, you know, that they exist at all, that like wrinkles and stuff exist at all, I don't see anything bad about that. I'm delighted to have them. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, Sam hates... Oh, Sam's getting lots of grays in his beard. He hates them. I feel like if it wasn't just like one every now and then, he wouldn't hate them as much. But he hates that it's just like... It'll just be like one here and one here. So he plucks them out like the second he sees them. And I'm like... But you're getting that salt and pepper look is coming in. Like, I hadn't seen Ken in a while, Cinnamon Toast Ken. And I don't know if he's like self-conscious about this at all. So, but Ken, if you ever see this, I just want you to know, I think the way that your hair is salt and peppering looks amazing. And it's like really working for you. I had a dream because the only whites that I've noticed, or like grays or whatever, have been right in here. And I had a dream that I wound up with like a Claire Saffitz, like just strip of gray in my hair. And I was like, yo, that looks sick. And then I woke up and realized it was all a dream and that I hadn't just overnight suddenly had a bunch of gray hair. How many cups today? It's a smaller cup. I've basically been drinking to here, and then and then when it's like obviously room temperature, I add a little more, and then I drink it down because I drink slow. I drink it down to here, and then it's room temperature, and I add a little more. I would say I've probably drank the equivalent of like 1.5 of these so far. That ain't no small cup. It's not. It's smaller than my other cups. Is it because my hand is on it and my hand is a child hand and so it still looks big? Is that what's going on here? That's why. I'll get my husband in here later and I'll have him hold it. You can see what it's supposed to look like. That's fair. It is bigger than an espresso cup. That's true. Or a teacup. But Sam is a giant. It'll look too small then. I guess, there's no way to give you an accurate depiction of what this cup looks like. We need a neutral party. There's no neutral party here. There's a toddler hand, a child hand, and a giant hand. And that's all we have in this house. We need a banana. There's no bananas in this house. I loved your Chilluminati app. Thank you very much. I just recently got a message from Mathis being like, if you ever want to come on again, please let us know. We would love to have you, which was very sweet. He was like, you don't even need to like bring a topic. If you want to just come on and like be there for one of our topics, we would love to have you on. I was like, oh, that's very sweet. Are you and Jessup still doing a podcast? Yes, we still don't know. The conversation has died as of right now. We're not sure like what all is going on with that. So what about a tablespoon? That won't work. The reason it won't work is because the spoon that's in here right now is like a tiny spoon. So this is like a preferred spoon size for me, but it's not a normal spoon. It looks normal. Yep. Yep, it sure does. It sure does look normal. Oh, no. What's with all the weird sized cutlery? We have a kid, so there's that, right? So she wants to be using forks and spoons and things that are like ours. So it's nice to have spoons that are tiny, so we can give her a spoon like this. So So that's originally why we bought them. It's just a teaspoon. It is not. If I had a normal teaspoon in here, God, do I? Sometimes things wind up behind my monitor. Oh my God. I think I do. This is a normal teaspoon. So there's one size up from this that's a tablespoon, right? This is what's going on in this house. That teaspoon is huge. It is a normal this is a normal teaspoon. And this is I wish that I had a tablespoon, because you guys aren't going to believe me. This is what's going on in my house. I swear. Dukes is trolling. I'm not. Oh my God. Hold on. Oh, there's one here. Tablespoon. Teaspoon. My spoon. It was in a bowl because Sam grabbed one for me to eat curry with last night. So it was sitting in the bowl that I didn't wind up using. Tablespoon. Teaspoon. My spoon. I'm so confused right now. I don't know how to help you. I don't believe it. Show a ladle. I hate this. I'm done. Those are the spoons in our house. A teaspoon is still too big. I can't argue with you guys about this anymore. It's a normal fucking teaspoon. That's a serving spoon? I'm not going downstairs and getting a serving spoon. I refuse. This has gone on too long. Just trust me that I'm small. I can't with this. Your small spoon is what we would call a teaspoon. This is the last thing I'm going to say about this, okay? The spoon that I said is a teaspoon was bought in a set of cutlery that said this many tablespoons and this many teaspoons, along with forks and knives. So, and then I bought these separately, specifically for Clarky. I don't have to prove shit to you, chat. I don't have to deal with this bullshit. I'm convinced. Yeah, maybe that's what I need to do. You know those those spoons where the end part is like this big for like stirring your tea? I need to get a bunch of those, and then I'll bring one on and be like, "What do you mean, guys? This is the small spoon I showed you before on the other stream." Here's the thing, I'm not, like, this is why I'm confused. I'm small, but I'm not like, at least I don't think, I'm the sort of small where you're like, wow. I'm 5 foot, right? And I'm not like bird boned. Like, I have a little thickness to me. So the fact that me holding this spoon has caused so much discourse in this fucking chat is killing me. You get lost in crowds at CoxCon. That is true. Sam was like, I legitimately need you to wear some kind of a bell when we go to conventions because I cannot find you half the time. There is no peace in Twitch chat. It's true. Didn't you get mistaken for a child at Disney World? Yes. I believe it was Anne. I think Anne said that she like looked off to the side and saw me and for a split second thought that I was a kid and then realized like, oh, right, that's Dodger. And I was like, what the fuck? You didn't have to tell me that. You didn't have to tell me that was your initial thought. But yeah, shout out to all of you who are watching right now that are shorter than me. Because chat's dissing you too. We're all in this together. How tall is Anne? I don't remember Anne being like particularly tall. I think Anne is like average height. I think. Did Dukes forget about the second raffle? I sure did. I got heated. I sure did. I got heated. I'm closing it. Bam. And then drawing a name. Bam. All right. Nisha. Kneeshuh. Congratulations. You have won a Switch code for Monster Prom. Boop. I will be messaging you over Twitch Whispers. So make sure that you can accept those. And if you get a message with a link from anybody other than me, do not trust it. Do not trust it. Okay. So our next giveaway. Oof, hiccups. Our next giveaway is a PS4 code. All right. If you'd like a PS4 code for Monster Prom, type bones, all lowercase, in chat. And I really want someone to show up right now. Why are we all talking about bones? Is this a BTTV mode? I just don't know. Oh my gosh. Look at what my mother-in-law made to give the kids when they come by. So cute. Little gingerbread men with skeletons on them. Adorable. Your mother-in-law is adorable. I know. Unless Sam plans on walking up in costume with a bag, I do not believe that Nanny will be giving him any treats. I think they are all going to Clarky. More like Ginger Dead Man. That's so good. That's so good. What a good one. What if he shows up as Geralt? I don't think he's willing to commit that hard, guys. I plan on going in my Kigurumi, and that's it. That's my whole plan. Is to basically walk up and be like, "I'm in pajamas. Here's a little witch. Please give her a cookie." Anyway, bye. That's my plan. Cheater? What do you mean? You've adapted to parenthood very well. Thank you. Do you call cookies biscuits now? No. I still call them cookies. To be fair, some things are still called cookies here. Like chocolate chip cookies, as we think of them, are called cookies. Why aren't you wearing a Kigurumi now? Because I didn't put it on. Sometimes the answer is the simplest. I understand why you're asking that. It was just, I was already wearing this, and I literally went from putting the kid in bed for nap to streaming. So I only had time to like do a little bit of makeup and then be here. And that's it. Do you call spoons scoopery doos? Yep, I sure do. As demonstrated in the whole section that just happened. The whole story arc, if you will, of Saturday Morning Dooger, of me showing you lots of Scooby-Doos all in a row. If you'll recall, I did call them Scooby-Doos every time. If you don't believe me, you'll have to go back and look. She did. I was there. Wonderful. You're smaller than Mila Kunis. She's pretty cool. Bye, Bithrop. I'm glad you feel that way. I hope you feel good the rest of the day. Do you call fries chips? I do. I get mixed up with crisps, though. I still call crisps chips, but I'm also now calling fries chips. So no one ever knows what the fuck I'm talking about is really my point. Yeah. Everything is a chip now. It's all chips. It always has been. I have seen Carto, yep. You're in the between stage. Yeah. Like, we don't, I don't know. It doesn't come up a whole lot with Clark. The ones that I've adapted to really easily are the ones that I'm trying to reinforce with Clark. I feel like calling fries chips has come up way more when I'm with Clark than calling chips crisps. Does that make sense? Did you move to the UK? Yeah, I've lived in England since December. But officially, legally, I've been here since February. Yeah, I know. No, she calls me mommy. She calls me mommy or mom. And coffee is coffee. There's specific vowel sounds that she pronounces like me. And people are constantly like, oh, her little accent is so cute. So it's like really obvious to people. Yeah. Can we make a tower out of A bases? Oh, here's the weird one that she's having trouble breaking. Okay, so here's an example. Yesterday, we found a spider behind our door. And we were watching the spider, and she gave the spider a name, and she said, we're friends. The spider is my friend. And then the spider started to run away from her because she was basically like this close to it. The spider started to run away and went under the door. And instead of saying, where did it go? She said, where did it come from? And she's been doing that for a really long time. And I always follow up with, yeah, where did it go? But she won't say, where did it go? This is applied for things that, I want to say like a month and a half or something. So when something like is gone and she's not sure where it is, or if she's doing a magic trick, if one of her favorite magic tricks is to do this and be like, where did my hand come from? But we realize what she's saying is, where did my hand go? There it is, right? Yeah. She says, where did it come from? When what she means is like, where did it go? It's very interesting. I don't know why she does that. Thanks, guys. Don't spoil D&D stuff. But thank you. I'm also very excited. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I told her that it went to the supermarket. By the way, in case anyone was curious. I was like, well, maybe the spider needs to go get some things done. It's like, maybe it's going to go get some groceries and then come back. And then she was like, let's follow it, and opened the door, and we could not find it anywhere. And she was very upset. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're enjoying Strange Roads. If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd have been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I used to know a line dance to that song. If that gives you an idea of where I grew up. Cotton Eye Joe is about a guy named Cotton Eye Joe who comes to a town, and all of the ladies in the town are so overwhelmed with lust for this dude who leaves. So he shows up in town. I guess bangs a bunch of people, maybe. Or maybe he just like sits around looking cool. I'm honestly not sure what the lore is there. But there's an in-between stage where he's in town and everybody's like, oh my God, he's so hot. And then he leaves. And all of the women get depressed or leave town because he's gone and he was too perfect and beautiful. And so the song is from the perspective of somebody who's like, if only Cotton Eye Joe had never shown up here, maybe I could have gone on a date or two, but everybody's too depressed. It could be read as he came to town and he gave everybody an STD and then left. That's another way to take the song. Cool, I did not know this. Yeah. You deconstruct that song quite a bit when you hear it over and over and over again, because for some reason your high school decides, you know what, last year the cheer team did a dance to Cotton Eye Joe, so maybe this year the dance team should do it. And then the next year band is like, you know, cheer did a routine to Cotton Eye Joe and now the dance team has done a dance. Maybe we should do a musical rendition of Cotton Eye Joe. So anyways. What is going on in this school that's the theme song? It's just a very catchy hillbilly song. So if you grow up in the boonies, it's just a song that everybody knows. My hometown had a rodeo, a buckaroo as we called it. My hometown had a rodeo every year. So that's kind of the general vibe is like that. The things that are in that sphere of culture just showed up a lot. Aren't you from Oregon? Yes. I'm from the boonies in Oregon. I'm not from the cool coffee shop, artsy fartsy sort of shit going on in Portland and Eugene. That's not where I grew up. I grew up in a logging town where there's no more logging and a bunch of people were suddenly out of work. And now the town mostly has churches and bars. That's where I grew up. It's very strange. My hometown, like the actual old town area is basically empty. Because so they've like built outward, right? So there are areas on the outskirts of the town that are still doing fine, but the actual town in the center is mostly owned by like a couple of families. These fucking rich Christmas tree assholes. The area that I grew up provides most of America's Christmas trees. So if you're in the Christmas tree business, you're a bajillionaire. And maybe you own half the town. Who knows? So they own like a lot of the businesses, the buildings that the businesses are in. And at this point have driven out most of the businesses that would want to work there because they can't afford the rent. And they refuse to lower the rent. So it's just a ghost town in the middle. It's very strange. Is your family still there? Yes. We have a dope-ass farm in the middle of the woods. We're not in the town proper, but it's the closest town, which does not mean much. Oh no, did I say something that didn't make any sense? I'm scrolling up. Are you a Christmas tree baron? No, but I went to school with Christmas tree barons. And it was very strange. Okay. I'm closing this raffle and then we're going to do one more because I lost track of everything. So, boop. Midwinter Lily. You get a PS4 code. So I will Twitch whisper that to you. And our last one will be an Xbox code. That does mean I have a few left over, so we can use those next time. Boop. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we've got an Xbox One code as well. So for Monster Prom. I keep wanting to say Monster Camp, but I was mistaken. They're Monster Prom codes. But if you played Monster Prom and you liked it a lot, Monster Camp is out, which is Monster Prom 2, the like sequel. I voice Aravi in it, who's the Slayer, and there's lots you can do with the Slayer in this game, which was not the case for Monster Prom, so that's pretty cool. Okay. All right, this will be our final raffle for the day. Tree Baron, all one word, all lowercase. Tree Baron. And that will be our last code. This is for Xbox One, for Monster Prom. So keep that in mind. You can always enter the raffle and give the code to somebody else if you know somebody who might like the game. That's totally fine. So, yeah, just let us know. Tree Baron. All one word, all lowercase, etc., etc. I thought you were naming Tree Baron as the winner. No, Midwinter Lily was the winner of the last raffle. So we've opened a last raffle now. I said last raffle twice in a row, which might have been confusing. This is our final raffle for the day. So if you would like to enter it, it's for an Xbox One code. I also miss Gravity Falls. I miss the intro theme. Which I guess I could listen to whenever I want. But, you know. Can we hear your voice acting in the Monster Camp trailer? I actually don't know. I'm not sure. Is that an insulated French press? It is. It's not the same. Which isn't the same? Like I did her voice differently? Or did I miss a thing? It's just not the same. It's all of it. Oh, the Gravity Falls intro on YouTube. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's not the same to just listen to the song when it's not then followed by the show. I agree. I agree. It is a banger. Yes. Octo did the lines for Shadow Boy and Liam. Mm-hmm. Weep, 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 weep. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I have no idea what Gravity Falls is, other than the fact that it's a show. Yeah, it's a show that was on Disney XD, that started like, I'm not even sure how to describe it. There were ciphers inside of the outro, I think specifically, that were showing up like since the beginning. And it created this situation where the people who were watching it were like, wait a minute, are there like secret messages in this show? And so the first season, up to a point, feels like a pretty normal procedural kids show. That's just about two twins that go to stay with their kooky uncle in Oregon, in Gravity Falls, where just like weird stuff happens, right? And so it's these kids just interacting with like all of the weird shit that's going on in Gravity Falls. And then it starts to have like an actual story arc where like the weirdness ramps, right? And the ciphers become more apparent, and things like it becomes like a huge mystery basically that was occurring inside of the show and on places like Reddit. Like people were deep diving into this shit. It's very cool. And it was just a very cute show. It was really well done. I was very invested by the end. I put off watching the finale for a really long time because I was like, but then it's over. I need to watch more Owl House. I've only watched the first couple of episodes. I'm watching Owl House with my littles right now, and I love it. I hadn't heard of it, and then Danny knows like a lot of people in animation that are doing things for like Disney and Cartoon Network and all that stuff. So he normally and he's like done cleanup and things on some of this stuff, but so he normally has like his finger to the pulse of different shows to watch. And when I was stuck in Oregon, he was like, "Do you want to watch the first couple episodes of Owl House?" And I was like, "I don't know what that is." So he's the one who showed that to me. The show is about, correct me if I'm wrong, it's about like a kid who's supposed to be going to camp for the summer, and winds up in like another world and becomes like the assistant to this crazy witch, basically. Is like the most succinct way I can put it, I think. Yep, that's pretty much it. Great. It's an isekai. It is an isekai. Oh, goodness gracious. Alrighty, what time is it? It's a little past 3. It's around the time that we would normally end. Is there anything else you guys want to get out? Anything you want to get out there before we start wrapping up? Now's the chance. Now's your opportunity. Okie dokie. Hi, Pixion. Thank you for gifting subs. Welcome to the Cat Gang, guys. All right. We're gifting out some randos to non-subs. Kitten the Kitty. Welcome to the Cat Gang. This is from Crickbell. They used their points to pay for another person's subscription. So, welcome, welcome, Kitten the Kitty. And I'm glad that you're enjoying Zach as a character. I adore him. I've missed playing him very much. So there we go. Okay. And then, Tenny12. Welcome to the Cat Gang. That is from Shammy20. Thank you, Shammy, for using your points on a rando sub. Now you have a reason to get some dope colored art for him. Well, I mean, I showed you guys the line art for his, I didn't spoiler finger for a second here. As long as my finger is up, if you don't want to know anything about Arcadum games currently, please mute me. And when my finger is down, you'll know that it's safe. Okay. Great. So, I didn't realize that I was going to need art so fast. I literally, just to establish, I was in bed about to go to sleep and happened to have Tearing Veil on and happened to have my phone in my hand. And Arcadum was like, I just rolled some dice and it's Zacky Wacky time. Are you ready? Are you free? Do you want to hop on Discord right now? And I was like, oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. That was the situation. I had no idea when I said yesterday that I had no idea what was going on with Zach or where he was going to, I was being honest. That was the situation. And I just happened to still be awake. So now I know I need to get my art done very quickly. Is the point. And now it's safe. Okay. Next person. Wanding. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Leo Sunlover said, gift this sub to a rando. Done, Leo. And welcome, Wanding. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Courtesy of your fellow Burrito. And we've got one more from Mine Cheetah, who says, give it to a rando. Done. Will do. Machu Pikachu. What a good name. Machu Pikachu. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Courtesy of Mine Cheetah. Machu Pikachu. That's such a good name. That's such a good name. Okay, there it is. There it is, there it is. Welcome to the Cat Gang, everybody. And if you were gifted a sub by anybody else, please take the time to find out who it was and say thank you. It's super generous. And thank you to all of you who did a little gift bomb today. Appreciate it. I am going to close the raffle in like a minute here. So if you want to put Tree Baron all lowercase in chat, please do so. Let's read off some Valentines in the meantime. Plasma Phoenix says, everyone have a lovely All Hallows Eve. Weird Uncle Jay says, happy Halloween. Nicole says, shout out to people who have social anxiety and love Halloween, but hate going outside and trying to be social. Love you guys. We'll get through it. Honey Monsta says, wrinkle love. Hell yeah, wrinkle love. Mikomi says, happy Halloween to Doogs in chat. I hope you're all having a spooky and safe day. Big love and hugs to all of you, you amazing bunch of humans. Lamia Arcane says, happy spoopy day to Dukes in chat. I love having some company while I keep working on stuff. I hope you're all doing fine. Keep being wonderful. Thank you, Lamia. Henry says, I'm convinced spoons are huge in England. And Clay Dragon says, shout out to Doogs, whose stream helped me take a shower after not having one for way too long, and also getting breakfast and making me feel much better about the wrinkles I started getting, even though I've just turned 25. You're crushing it. You got up, you took a shower. Sometimes it takes me way too long to take a shower, and then I'm like, I'm a disaster. I desperately need a shower. So, look, you're doing great. Ate breakfast, had a shower. Love it. All right, we're closing the raffle in 3, 2, 1, boop. And we're drawing a name in 3, 2, 1, boop. Ms. Shy, M-I-Z-Z-S-H-Y. Ms. Shy, congrats. You get the Xbox One code. I will hit all of you guys up after the stream and get you guys those codes. Thank you all so much for taking part in the raffle. So we'll have a few more codes that we can give out next week. Congrats. Thank you so much to PZN, Betbread, Reverie, Zanri, Aragorn, and Sevatiel for reminding everybody to drink some water. And we had a cheers and I didn't do it. I've been so bad about those lately. Really bad about the cheers. Should we do a cheers now? Should we do it now? Sure, great. Why the heck not? Exactly. That's a good vibe for today. Why the heck not? Yeah. Please grab a drinky. Grab a drink or not. You can cool guy wink at the camera. You can fist bump the camera. You can look away as though this is an explosion of love and happiness, which it is. But yeah, we'll do a cheers right at the end. Perfect. Okay. Ready? Guys, thank you all so much for being with me on Halloween. For hanging out and chat. That's lovely and wonderful. If you were new here, welcome. I hope you had a blast. I hope that you come back. If you've been here a million times, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the continued support. If you're having a terrible day, I'm glad that you're here. I hope that we cheered you up at least a little bit, de-stressed a little bit. I hope that the remainder of your day is peaceful and kind to you. And if you're having an amazing day, I'm glad that you were here to share some of that love. You're all great. Thank you all very much. I hope that you have a safe and lovely Halloween, whatever that means for you where you're living. And yeah, I'm going to get in a Kigurumi and take my kid to pick up a ginger dead man. So there you go. Thank you all very much. 3, 2, 1. Boop. Let's read off the activity feed. Scroll. Garth! Oh, Garth was here. Feels like they can only show up every now and then. Garth, thank you for the 49 months. Avi, thank you for gifting a sub. Ruby Nemo, thank you for the 9 months. Happy Twitch baby. Tyroglyphus for the 32. Difficult Deb for the 26. Neb for the 5. Malik for the 38. Leo Danica, thank you for gifting subs. Zanri, thank you for the biddies. Instal for the 32. Almame Q. It's probably not the way that that's supposed to be pronounced, but thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Urzigo, thank you for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. Sir Boat for the 50. Mother Russia likes your butt. Amazing. Thank you for the 4. Shay Sarah, thank you for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. Such as Jesse, thank you for the 17. Theonis, thank you for the 4. Gaubage Chan, thank you for the biddies. Zanri, thank you for the gifted subs. Again, I appreciate it. Megalodon, thank you for the 38. Matthew WB, thank you again for the gifted subs as well. Geek in the Corner, thank you for the 6. Dark Shadow for the 4 years. Happy anniversary. Annie's Revenge, thank you for the 13. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the 13. Geo Bahamut for the 41. Poison Puss for the 10. Goatee and Glasses for the 44. Conical Coffee for the 8. Fox B for the 20. Walpurgis Nacht, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Alid, thank you for the 15. Adamant Moose for the 20. This is heavy, Doc. Thank you for the 8. OKT for the 46. Verity Tries for the 6. Huddo, thank you for the raid. Shadow of the Potato for the 11. Warner for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. Such as Jesse, thank you for gifting subs. Welcome, guys. Killix, thank you for the 49. Matches Burn for the 6. Citro, thank you for gifting a sub. Soul of Infinity for the 21. Muna Draws On for the 26. Captain Hot Sauce for the 39. Amor for the 8. PZN, thank you for gifting a sub. Shanzai for the 33. Zimmy for the 4. Crumbling Biscuit for the 38. Let's Try Drawing for the 33. Solar Blitz for the 52. King of Sloth for the 38. Grace Me, thank you for the 8. Griffin for the 54. Superior Spud for the 30. 4F's Fight, Flee, Feed, Mate. Thank you for the 2. Hypixion, thank you for the gifted subs. Avi, thank you for the gifted subs. Both of you, thank you very, very much. Crimson Jockey, thank you for the 5. Dorian Kahan, thank you for the 49. Stromy for the 30. Bruiser Weight for the 71. Pim Extreme for the 2. And Malcarus for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. Tons of gifted subs today, guys. Thank you so much for all of those. Avi did like 20. Amazing. Again, if you were gifted a sub today, please take the time to say thank you to whoever gifted it to you. Very, very generous, and I appreciate it very much. We had another Valentine that came in. Oh, Wanding. Dreading the incoming typhoon, but with the Duke stream, I feel safe, and I didn't catch the name of the redeemed sub that I got. Oh, I'm not sure anymore who it was that wound up through the magic of channel points gifting you a sub. But I hope that that you stay safe from the typhoon. I'm glad that you were here. All right, Dodger Sings the post show is open. Oh, also Paisley Manatee is the one who redeemed our cheers. So thank you so much, Paisley. Spooky Scary Skeletons. You got it, baby. I can do that. And we have a raid leader for Lara Plays. What does Lara play, though? What does Lara play? Outlast. Oh, Lord. Okay. I will not be watching that, but sure, I'll send you over. It makes sense. I'll send you to some spoops. That makes sense. That's fine. But be aware, Outlast is very uncomfy. All right, that's it. You're amazing. Thank you all very much. Tonight, no misdemeanor. We are on hiatus for a couple of weeks. So I will see you tomorrow for Manga Pod. I assume we're doing Manga Pod. Are we doing Manga Pod? I actually don't know. And Godforged is also tomorrow night. So take care of yourselves, guys. I appreciate it. Here is a Dodger Sings the Post show from Baby Cakes. Spooky, scary skeletons with shivers down your spine. Something, something's bop beep, something's dop deep, bop deep boop. I actually don't know the words to this song, I'm realizing. Spooky, scary skeletons. Da 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 beep boop. A body da da boopy da 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 doop beep boop beep boop. Wop 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 weep 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 doo. Doobie doobie bobby doo bop boopy boopy doo. Oh, spooky, scary skeletons. And shivers down your spine. Something's... Wow, I really need to learn the words to this song because I adore that song and I'm just now realizing I've never understood any of the fucking words in it. Wow, this has been eye-opening for me. I'm gonna go. And I hope that you guys have a spoopy safe day.